Shaun Campbell 2.0, and today what we're going to go over, I'm just going to jump right into this, but yeah, today what we're going to go over everything you need to know about competing in an IDFA online natural bodybuilding competition, okay? So I'm Shaun Campbell. I've been running the IDFA since 2005, so this will be the 20th year, guys. The 20th year of running the IDFA competitions. I started doing online competitions because of whatever went down in the world around 2020, right? So in 2020, December, I ran my first ever IDFA online competition. And that was more out of necessity, but it worked out really well. And I continued doing them up until I think 2023. But then I decided to stop doing it because I wanted to focus more on the live experience and all that kind of stuff. But then realized just recently that I was onto something. These online competitions are something else, because some of these people I keep getting emails here and there about people wanting to know if I'm doing the online shows anymore. So I sat down and thought about this, and I did such a good job, to be honest with you, with the online shows, and it's something no one else is really doing, that I thought, let's bring them back. There was nothing wrong with the online competitions, so I want to make sure that we can bring those back. And today I'm going to take you over everything. I'm going to basically run you through my computer screen here on everything you need to know about competing in an IDFA online natural bodybuilding competition. Because yeah, it's a great experience, guys. It's the next best thing. You can compete from anywhere. That's what I love about it. And you get the results on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Basically, I can expand the IDFA worldwide with your guys' help of your support competing in these shows. And we can make this something special. So I'm going to basically walk through this whole thing on my computer screen, how to register, all that kind of stuff, just so you know all the questions and all the answers, or any questions I know that people ask me. I'm going to run through it here. And again, if you're on here while it's live and you're asking questions, I don't get to an answer to one of your questions, it means that I'm just about to answer it on this live here. Because as I go through, because what I'm going to do is basically, let's take you. Like, for example, I'm going to flip the screen to my desktop computer here. This is my computer, okay? Because basically what we're going to do is run through like as if you were an athlete checking out the shows. So if you come to my site, this is what you see, right? idfa.ca. Okay? These are all the competitions we have. Okay, let's get this all set up. And let's just... My table isn't that big, but this basically shows you all the competitions, right? A good chunk of those are online competitions, right? But we still have live shows, guys. So we still have shows in Montreal and Toronto. And then I'm still looking to expand the live shows more. But I just added 8 online shows. Basically, we're going to have a show May 17th, June 14th. Sorry, June 14th is a live one. So May 17th online show, June 21st online show, July 19th online show, August 6th. As you see, basically every month we're going to do an online competition, okay? And online means you do a video, you do a submission of your photos and video of you doing the poses, okay? I'm going to walk you right through that a little bit more. So what I think the best thing to do is let's pretend we're wanting information about May 17th online IDFA Worldwide Challenge Natural Bodybuilding Competition. So what you do is you come to the website, idfa.ca, it's right there. So you come to the website. You click on the show, and it's going to give you all the info. First thing you see here is that, yeah, you save 10% if you register before March 22nd. So basically, all my shows, live or online, I will give a 10% discount if you register. It's about 8 weeks before the show date. If you register before the show date, about 8 weeks, you'll get the 10% off. Okay. So here's basically how much it costs. Like, if we're going to go step by step as we go down, and then we'll go through the online registration form, just so you know exactly what's going on. How much it costs to enter? So I don't have membership fees or anything like that. Because you know, most organizations you go to, they ask for a membership fee and this and that and all these other fees, right? This is one-shot fee. Your entry into one class would be $99.99, but if you enter before March 22nd, for example, it's $89.99. And this says Canadian pricing, so no matter where you are in the world, just do a conversion to Canadian or email me and I'll convert it and I'll send you an invoice for the amount in Canadian. okay? So it's $99.99 to enter one class. But for each additional class you want to enter, say you're entering novice bodybuilding and you also want to enter novice men's physique, for example. That would be an additional class. So that'd be another $49.99 for that. So you're looking at $150. Okay, and what's included in your entry, your basic entry, okay? This is what I'm doing a little bit different than I did before. In your basic entry for the awards, all athletes will be featured on the online results and coverage videos on YouTube, which I'm going to show you those. So basically, I do like a legit results video, and I use a podium, and I put your videos that you submitted in onto the video, everything. It looks great. So many of the athletes were pleasantly surprised how good of a job I did with that. And then everyone will also get a certificate because the option one is like, I don't ship you out any awards. We do everything virtually, right? Everything online. So I'll send you a certificate. It's basically like that, right? So an online certificate just with your place, your name, the division you're in, the show it was, the date, right? Okay, let's get out of this. And then all of the athletes are going to have a chance to be highlighted on all my social media because I'm going to be putting this on YouTube for sure. So every single athlete is going to be on YouTube. Every single athlete will have their placings listed on the website because this is an official IDFA competition, guys. So your placings are official. So if you did this and then came to my live show, say you placed top 3 in novice and then came to do the live show, you'd be open in the live show because this is legit official IDFA placements recognized by an official organization, which is International Drug-Free Athletics, IDFA, been around since 2005. Okay, and then so let's go back to the top again. So so you can enter, like people enter as many as like 5, 6, 7 classes. You'll see all the options to enter how many classes you like, but you get 10% off, remember that. And then here's the other option. So you're already going to get a placing. You're already going to get in the results video. You're already going to get a certificate sent to you through email that you can print off in printable format and web format. So basically that you got all the official results and everything. But if you wish to have, which many people will wish to have this, if you wish to have a t-shirt and your awards shipped to you, which are medallions, right? So if we ship you out medallions and a t-shirt, and it's a standard flat rate for shipping, okay? Meaning that, say for example, if you're in Canada or the USA, if you just include in your pricing $69.99, then no matter how many medals you win, and then a t-shirt will ship all that to you at just one flat price of $69.99. No matter how many medals. Say if you're in 6 classes and you got 6 medals, then we're going to send you out 6 medals and a t-shirt. Another thing to be aware of is that everyone's going to get a medallion. We'll place you everywhere from 1 to 20 or whatever, right? Say if we had 10 people in the class, there'll be a 10th place medallion. Top 3 will be larger medallions. 4th and 5th and onward will be smaller medallions, okay? And then if you're anywhere outside of Canada or the USA, the flat shipping rate will be $99.99. This will be anywhere in the world. We had competitors from Italy last show at the Online World Championships. We had competitors from Italy submit all their entries. And then we had competitors from US, and I have had one guy from Ireland, and then all across Canada. Basically, so we've had BC, New Brunswick, Alberta. So basically all the athletes that can't make it out to our Ontario, Quebec shows, you can do this online, guys. And if you want to save costs, you don't necessarily have to have a t-shirt and medallion shipped to you. That's an extra fee. If you just paid the $99.99 fee, or $89.99 if you enter early, you're entered in the show in one class. So if you want to enter novice bodybuilding, that's all it's going to cost you. And if you enter early, $89.99. But if you want to add us shipping out your medal and t-shirt and all that kind of stuff, it'll be an extra $69.99 added to the cost, if that makes sense. Again, at any time, if you have any questions, you can email me at info@idfa.ca, which is right there. info@idfa.ca. We also have the IDFA room you can join on Facebook. Let me show you that. Bear with me. Okay, you guys are seeing my reflection. Where's Facebook? There we go. See, it's called IDFA Room. Just bear with me with the light and all that stuff. So it's IDFA Room. You just go in here. And we have a lot of discussions and stuff. I put daily posts up here and put discussions and stuff. And there's the posters, push past the doubt, motivational stuff, no more days. Okay, you can go to the IDFA Room and you can ask questions or talk to people on there about the show. Or talk to me, right? And then get daily motivation and stuff like that. And keep up to date what's going on in the IDFA. Yeah, so if you're an international competitor, you want to ship it anywhere outside of Canada and the USA, it'll be a $99 flat fee, no matter how many awards we're shipping, okay? And again, if you're somewhere, I don't know, say you're in Italy and you don't want us to go through all the hassle of shipping out stuff, for some reason you don't feel like you want to go through all that, then just enter the show at $99.99 Canadian, plus each additional class you enter is $49.99. That's it. And you're going to get a certificate in the mail to you, emailed to you, that you can print off and put in a frame and all that kind of stuff. It's a legit official certificate from the IDFA. You'll get your placings on the website, and you'll be in the feature in the video. Let's just go down to divisions and classes. There's all the divisions and classes. Just click on any one of these and you can find out more about the posing and the rules and all that stuff. Let's just hypothetically, let's just do men's bodybuilding, just so we get an idea. So you click on men's bodybuilding. It's going to take you to the webs, to everything you need to know about competing in men's bodybuilding in IDFA. So the attire to wear, classes, where you fit, how to do, what classes you can cross over into. All the poses, these are all your mandatory poses right there for this division, bodybuilding. And then the same will be for everything. And then I put right down here, online. See, if we're talking about online right now, so judging online competitions, it tells you about that, and the photo submissions and all that stuff. So let me walk you through this part. This will be the same for every division, guys. This is how you enter. This is what your requirements are. Judging online competition. I might just sort of read it, right? Submitted competitor photos and videos will be compared against the photos and videos of the other competitors in your class. Official IDFA judges will individually and privately go over all your competitor photos and videos and comparing them and ranking them from first place to the final placing and submitting them to the IDFA as their official placings, just as we do at our live competitions. All competitors will be placed. This goes to show you that, and people, when they seen the competitions run online, all that stuff, and the judges too, at first were like, oh, how are we going to do this? But after they saw the pictures and the videos, and with their knowledge of judging, they had no problem placing the athletes. And it was done fairly, it was done well. When you saw the results videos and stuff, these are legit placings, okay? Photos and video submissions, how to do it, okay? We will need a photo of each mandatory pose, okay? And these are the mandatory poses, right? See, for example, these are bodybuilding. These are mandatory poses right there. Bikini will have the same, all that kind of stuff. We will need a video of you performing each of the mandatory poses as well. So get a picture of each mandatory pose and a video of you doing each mandatory pose. For the photos, make sure you have your entire body from bottom of your foot to the top of your head. I don't want anything cut off. I don't want three-quarter photos, three-quarter video. I want the entire length of your physique in the video and in the photos, okay? So hold your phone up vertically if you're using your phone. If you're using your camera, if you have a professional camera you want to use, then go ahead and do that as well. Just make sure we get your full body. Because we will be using these photos, as you see, like right here, for example. I close crop those and put them on the podium, right? Because I create the podium and I put you in your placings on the podium and everything, right? So make sure you get your full body in these pictures so I can close crop your full body, so when we use them for stuff like that, it makes sense, okay? For the video, if you're using your phone, hold it vertically. Yep. To validate the date, okay? For example, say you're doing the May 17th show, which we're looking at here. If you're doing the May 17th show, on May 16th, I will send you out a code word or whatever. Say it's natural. You write it on a piece of paper and you hold it. But just hold it for one picture. Don't hold it during all your poses because now we got a problem, right? And don't hold it during the video. Just have one picture of you holding it, wearing the same attire you'll be wearing in the video and the pictures so that we know it was taken on the same day. So that way it verifies you competed on May 17th, right? And then you just send your videos and photo submissions to info@idfa.ca. You can use file sharing programs. Like I like to use WeTransfer. Use whatever, I'll figure it out, but WeTransfer.com is free and it seemed to be very easy to use. Dropbox is something I use all the time and it seemed to be very easy to use as well. And again, no, when it comes to these pictures and photos and stuff, don't edit any of the photos or anything we want. These are non-edited photos, no filters on these photos and videos. Okay, we can tell if there's a weird filter on it. Don't do stuff like that. Just make sure you get you get your full body in all the photos and submit them in. Okay. So that's the easy. That's how you submit. Just go over the rules and regulations for the division you're in, and then you can submit it. Then see, for example, we got all these things here. So let's go to the registration form. And then we can go over a little bit more about Transformation Challenge, and I'll even watch one of the videos. So stay tuned. We're not going anywhere here. We're gonna watch a video right after this as well of one of the shows, so you can see how one of these shows actually operate. Okay. So online registration is right here. So you scroll down, you'll see it right here. Again, you can email me at any time or comment on one of these videos about questions. Okay, so worldwide registration, worldwide challenge registration form, May 17th. Save 10% if you register before March 22nd. Okay. So then it just says start. It doesn't take long. I'm going to run through it real quick. Hopefully I don't have to answer any questions. I can keep going through the screens. We're going to find out. So you hit start. So it's going to ask you for your first name, last name, then you hit OK. So I'm just going to hit next. It's going to ask for your date of birth. Next. It's going to ask for your email address so we can keep in touch with you and send you information and send you the password for the code password to validate that you took the pictures on May 17th. Phone number. What's your address? And then here's the classes. You select the classes. Again, go to the rules and regulations and decide what classes you want to enter. This allows you to click as many as you like. Okay, so for example, you want to do novice bodybuilding. We allow novices to also do open, and say you're over 40, so you do 40. So you're doing novice bodybuilding, open bodybuilding, masters, 40 plus bodybuilding. That's 3 classes. Just keep that in mind, okay? So we go down. We're going to go to the next screen. Special thanks section. This is what I'm going to read on the video, like because I introduce you on the video like as if it's a real competition. Next competitor we have is such and such from Ontario, Canada, blah, blah, blah. They like to thank their trainer, this, that, and the other. And then I'm going to play the video that you submitted to me, okay? The video of your mandatory poses. So if you're doing bikini, so make sure you do your poses, do some nice transitions, and think that these videos are going to be seen on YouTube, okay? And by the judges. And then pick your shirt size. You can do that regardless, but especially if you're ordering the awards, because if I ship you out a t-shirt and your medallions, I will ship it out based on this size, the sizing you give me here. Again, you don't have to order the shipping. Drug testing waiver basically just says, do you fully understand the conditions of entering the 2025 IDFA Online Natural Bodybuilding competitions, that you have not taken any prohibited substances identified in the 2025 prohibited list, World Anti-Doping Code, and have reviewed the IDFA drug testing policies. Basically, this is a sport of integrity, guys. Hit accept here. If you do follow these protocols, you know you live as a natural athlete, you compete naturally, and you respect the sport of natural bodybuilding. Just hit accept, and then you go to the next one, right? This is a competition waiver, just saying you give us the right to use your photos and video on the videos, photos and videos for promotion of future competitions. Like for example, I put some of these athletes on the posters, right? And so if they're on the posters, I have permission to use you on the posters. So you just say accept for this, and then we go to the next one. And here's where the payment amount is, right? Because remember I said it would be novice bodybuilding, open bodybuilding, masters, 40 and over bodybuilding is 3 classes. So you go down here, you know you're in 3 classes, okay? So you're in 3 classes. This is without shipping of t-shirt and medallions. But the gentleman that I was saying was from Ontario, Canada. So he would suggest, he wants to have the medals, because he's going to get 3 medals, right? Because he's in 3 classes, right? Because every class you'll get a medal. It's just a matter of the size and the placing, right? So 3 classes plus the shipping will be this amount right here. So you click on that, and now you know your amount. So now when we go to the end page, you know what amount to email transfer me or contact me, and I will send you an invoice. Or if I don't hear from you and you fill out the form, I will email you. So yeah, this is 3 classes, and you ship Canadian, USA, right? If you're outside of Canada and USA, you'd click this one here. And that would be shipping, say if you're in Italy. Just for an extra $99, I would ship you everything out to Italy, all 3 of your medallions and your t-shirt. Okay, we'll do Canada for now. Then we go down here. So I got a lot of options there, so skip that. Actually, I think you're done. And then you just click submit. I might as well click submit because I can just delete the submission. So you click submit and it's in. You're registered for the show. Except for, actually no, because I must fill in, these are required fields. So we're not going to go through all that. But that's all you do is hit submit, and it goes to my end, right? Again, there's the division and classes. So you can take a look at all these. Men's classic physique, for example, see that. All the information you need for competing is there, all the poses, all that stuff. Go to that one. Let's go to bikini. Women's bikini, where are you? Right there, women's bikini. And there you go. It gives you all the pictures, what's expected, the attire, the heels, all your classes in right here. And then where are the poses? There's your poses, front pose and back pose. So do the front pose and back pose for bikini. Okay. Yeah, so this is all that right there. So that kind of gives you an idea as how easy it is to enter. Okay, now I'm going to play a little piece of this. I don't know, I haven't watched this video in a long time. This is the very first ever online show we put on. So it's going to be based about, it's not really up to date. The shows are going to run better, but I was giving an idea what to expect. Here's the very first one. I'm going to hit play on this just so we get an idea. Welcome to the IDFA Universe Online Championships. Okay, it's been a wild year. This is the 16th annual IDFA Universe Championships, and it's a little bit different this year. Okay, I talk a little bit different because because we kind of first put these in place because of COVID and stuff, right? So let's go. Here's an example of the Transformation Challenge. If you're entering the Transformation Challenge, guys.
I'm 30 years old, and this is my transformation story. So I was always chubby and overweight.
Sorry about the volume on this, but
my childhood and my teen years, my 20s. Honestly, there's not a time that I can remember that I wasn't overweight and chubby.
So
I was actually bullied in elementary school.
So basically for the Transformation Challenge, we like to have people, ideally, send me the story. Tell your story on a video. That's the best way to do it. And send us your before pics. And your after pics will be you on the stage, okay? So
for being that.
Oh, sorry, she showed some.
I'm 30 years. Choose to be.
Did she show some before?
Transformation Challenge is.
Sorry about this. I'm going through them really quickly.
At the beginning of June to set on competing.
And there's her after, right? So
Okay,
she's...
now it's time for the awards. In third place, we have Jason Sawason. Second place, Ashley Gallego. And that leaves our first place in the Transformation Challenge is Natalie Richer of Mississauga, Ontario.
So you get an idea of how we do it. I actually make the legit, what do you want to call it? Video placings. Like, you don't know what the placings are until you watch the video. Like, I don't send out what place these people got. They have to watch the results video. So the results video will take about 48 hours to come out after the show, okay? Okay, I'm thinking of like, okay, let me just see if I can find a better video of this. Let me just go to my YouTube. Bear with me a second here. I'm gonna pull up one of my online competition videos. Bear with me, I'm on my desktop now, so I'm pulling up my YouTube. Of course, it's never as slick as it needs to be, right? Let's find one of the online competitions so I can play it on my bigger screen here. And maybe I can pick one that I know will look really good. Oh my God, it was a while ago. See, I did these from 2020 to 2023, right? So I might have to go back a little ways to find one of my online shows. Okay, we're getting close. I want to. That's a cool one right there. I want to find my online worlds. Maybe that was a cool one. I didn't realize these aren't sorted in order. These are just sorted all randomly. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry about all this. Well, let's just watch this one. This one looks okay, I think. From what I remember, this is a pretty good one. Bear with me, guys. Let's bring it up on screen. This is one of the online competitions. You get to see me on computer because I'm basically holding my phone here to the screen. It's old. It's kind of like old school, but it's working, but maybe not, eh? Why is my computer so slow? I have no idea. Welcome to the 2021 IDFA International Cup Online Natural Bodybuilding Championships. First of all, before we get started, I want to give a big round of applause to all the amazing athletes who continue to train, many of them at home. For this competition. So this is a video submission she sent in, this girl. This is her doing the quarter turns. This is what I'm showing you. I basically put you on like a mock stage doing the quarter turns. This is novice fitness model. This girl probably has never competed before. And this was in 2021. This is when we were just getting used to run these online shows. And it only gets better from there, guys. But next to the stage, we have Rebecca Resnecki of Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank her family and friends for all their support. This is Rebecca Resnecki. See, that's that special thanks I mentioned, guys. You guys send it in because I'll read it. And this is the video submission, just so you get an idea. That one girl did her video submission, looks like in a banquet hall or something. This girl looks like she's doing it from her home by the looks of it. So you can take these videos anywhere you like. Just get a full-length video of yourself doing the poses and then take pictures of yourself doing each of the poses. That's all you have to do, and then email it to me, and of course register for the show, and then you're in. That's it. See, this is novice fitness model, guys. She's doing the posing. I'm just taking you through, this is like a random which one I'm taking you through. And just make sure you check the posings. It might be a little bit different. This is in 2021 because we're in 2025. I've altered some of the posing a little bit just to make it better for the IDFA competitions. but it's very similar to what you're seeing here. So let's play this right out, because I think we get right into the placings after this, so you just so you get an idea what the placings look like. Now it's time to get into the placings. See how we've got a podium? We have Jacqueline Kupri. And our fitness model novice champion is Rebecca Reznicki. Next is open fitness model, and our first competitor onto the stage is Ali Bembridge of Ontario. And just so you know, guys, like I don't give the results of the competition out until you see the video. So if you actually have friends and family, you can watch the video live. That's what people were shocked by. You can watch the video as soon as I post it, and you get to see the results almost live. It's like almost like watching a competition. Because see how we're watching their posing, then we watch the other person's posing, we watch the other person's posing, and then we do the placings. So you can actually, you don't even, like right now, if someone's watching this, they do not know what they placed. For example, this girl, she does not even know at this point, watching this video, what she placed. Ali Bembridge. Ali Bembridge. She doesn't even know what she placed at this point. She's watching it, not now, but say when I post the video, she'll be watching just like everyone else. And she's waiting as well to see what the placings are. So it's really cool. And then there's another competitor. I'm just fast forwarding through it to give you an idea what's going on here, guys. Here's another competitor. Here's another competitor. Oh, here's Masters Bodybuilding. He's sitting his body. See how he's doing all the quarter turn, he's doing all the mandatory poses in the video? If you're in the bodybuilding division, this is what you would do, guys. I think that gives you enough idea of what to expect to compete in these shows. So I can do stuff like this. Like these are things you can't do at a competition. I can do, that's them going for the transformation category. So we tell their story again and all that kind of stuff. Here's another competitor. I believe this is pro figure. Yep. So at these level, we had pro figure at this time, but right now we just have all amateur categories. But I think it's big enough. We're gonna do pro. I had people compete, like I said, from Italy, Ireland, USA, and all across Canada, guys. Jackson, coaches Sylvie and Dickens, and her family, Nancy and Thomas. Okay, so let's just get back to the online registration. Because one thing that's also nice to know, guys. Okay, that's about all you're gonna need to know for the online competitions. A couple other interesting things to know about competing in the online shows is you can compete from anywhere, for one. And you can also, it's your chance to be a part of the IDFA competitions, for two. So, because people are all across the world or even across Canada are having a hard time getting to a show in Montreal or Toronto, and they want to be a part of the International Drug-Free Athletics Natural Bodybuilding shows, you can enter these competitions. And another thing that's great about it is it doesn't matter on the day, right? You can compete anytime, because even if you had, even hypothetically you're getting ready for another competition and it's on May 18th. The night before, May 17th, just take some pictures, take some video, you're in prep anyway, send them in, and now you register in two competitions at once. You could even be competing on May 17th somewhere, anywhere in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can basically, because there's a show every single month for these online shows, you can revolve it around your live competition schedule and still submit entries into the online one at any time. I had a guy, one of the shows he was competing in on the same day as this show, for example, an online show. And during the, you know, there's like a morning judging and a night judging, or night awards. At that lunch hour, or the break between shows, him and his buddy went out in the parking lot and did all the quarter turns and mandatory poses and sent it in. Just make sure you remove your competitor number if you're competing with another show, because you don't need a competitor number for this. Just do pose with your suit on with no number or anything on it. Yeah, so basically you can compete in more than one show on the same day. Or if you're in BC doing the BC Championships on one of the days, also submit your photos in for the IDFA online competition as well, since you're in shape already. And it's an official, recognized natural bodybuilding organization, guys. It's not like you're just saying to some fun little online contest. It's an online competition with official results. You'll get official medallions. You'll get an official certificate of your placing, and you'll get t-shirt. It's that easy, guys. So the online shows are not as complicated as they think. They're a lot cooler than you think, because these YouTube videos are almost like being, it's like virtually being a part of a real show. It sounds weird to say, right? So yeah, so that's it, guys. That's basically, that's all she wrote. These are all the show dates, guys. Right there, there's all the online competition dates. Just go to idfa.ca, because you probably can't read that because I can't get my phone close enough to it. Yeah, there's the online competitions that we have. And then I also have so far three live shows. But if you're out there and you want to be a part of the live shows as a promoter or anything, let me know. Because I'm also thinking about taking on promoters to expand the IDFA live shows worldwide as well. So yeah, if you want to promote a show or co-promote a show with me, let me know. The Ontario and Quebec shows, I pretty much take care of them myself because I can drive to them. But anywhere across Canada, anywhere across the USA, I'm open to talking about bringing on promoters to run these shows, okay? Because I would love to go back to BC. I'd love to go back to Alberta. I would love to go back to Winnipeg, all these places, right? And then I'd also love to be my first time ever running a show in the USA or anywhere else around the world. But right now we can reach a lot of natural athletes through these online shows, guys. So yeah, check out idfa.ca. Again, if you have any questions at all about any of these shows or how to compete online, just message me, guys. Go to the website idfa.ca. Just message me for any information or comment on any of the videos, because I can help you out. Okay. So I think we're just going to close things up. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm the founder and the owner of the International Drug-Free Athletics. Been doing this since 2005, guys. This is the 20th year of running these shows. I've ran about 10 of them online as well. I've run over 150 shows. I think we're at 156 live shows. That's live shows, guys. And then on top of that, I've run about 10 to 15 online competitions between 2020 and 2023. And we're bringing them back because we know I was on to something. And I like to be known as a trailblazer, so I'm on to something with these online shows. We can build up a YouTube community of online competitions, guys, where anyone from around the world could be a part of them. And we can feature natural athletes on my Shaun Campbell 2.0 YouTube channel. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. If you have any questions, email me or message me or comment on this video. And I will see you on stage, online, or live. Bye-bye.